Have you ever heard the idiom, curiosity killed the cat? And we're not talking about the cat. Have you ever found in a situation yourself that seemed harmless but ended up getting you into trouble? Sometimes danger doesn't strike suddenly. It disguises itself as excitement, adventure, or pleasure. Today, we're gonna be considering a story of a young man, a curious young man, and he got too close to a trap and ended up caught. Stay tuned till the end because this story may change our lives. Imagine the scene. Picture a young man walking through the city at dusk. He's not a bad guy, but his curiosity and lack of experience make him vulnerable. He's heard stories about dangerous neighborhood in town where temptations runs high, and that's very common today, isn't it? There are some places, famous places in town, and many people are traveling to get these places. They know they've heard good stories about nightclubs, girls, etc. And they are there trying to find pleasure. And that's not something new that happened even in biblical times. But the thing is, instead of avoiding it or ignoring it, this young man decides to get closer, thinking, I'll just look, I won't do anything wrong. But here's the first mistake, unnecessarily exposing himself to danger. Let's see how the Bible describes it at Proverbs 7:7-9. We read, And as I observed the knave once, I discerned among the youths a young man lacking good sense. He passed along the street near her corner, and he marched in the direction of her house, and twilight in the evening, and the approach of night and darkness. Okay, that's the context. Now, what happened later? He was walking there, and suddenly a woman appears. She's not just any woman. She knows exactly what to say, what she wants, how to dress, how to act to lure in her prey. Her words are sweet, her gaze is intense, and her voice is like a hypnotic chant. She doesn't attack directly, she doesn't force, she just hints. Come, let's have a good time together. There's nothing wrong or worry about. Let's see how the scripture describes it at Proverbs 7:10-13. And we read, Then I saw a woman meet him dressed like a prostitute with a cunning heart. She grabs hold of him and gives him a kiss. With a bold face, she says to him, I had to offer my communion sacrifices. Today I paid my vows. That is why I came out to meet you, to look for you, and I found you. I have spread fine covers upon my bed, colorful linen from Egypt. I have sprinkled my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us drink our fill of love until the morning. Let us enjoy passionate love together. For my husband is not at home. He has gone on a distant journey. He took a bag of money with him, and he won't return until the day of the full moon. She misleads him with great persuasiveness. She seduces him with smooth speech. Okay, Now he crossed the line, and that's a common situation, right? Caught up in the game of seduction, and the young man crosses the line. He didn't plan to, but now it's too late. Like this picture, it's too late. Against the reason, he's just walking to his death. He's let his senses take over: sight, hearing, touch, taste, smell, and now he's falling into the trap. Like a bull or ox led to slaughter. He's walking straight to his ruin. Now, let's see how this story ended up at verses 22 and 23. We read, "Suddenly he goes after her like a bull to the slaughter, like a fool to be punished in the stocks, until an arrow pierces his liver, like a bird rushing into a trap. He doesn't know that it'll cost him his life." Okay, you might be thinking now, that's an old story. That would never happen to me. I'm so smart, so intelligent, we live in different times. But the truth is, danger rarely looks dangerous. It disguises itself as pleasure, excitement, something seemingly harmless, and if we're not alert, we can end up in situations that destroy our lives, our health, our economy, our peace of mind, and even our relationship with Jehovah. We notice it's not worth it at all. So, friends, in conclusion, the best way to avoid falling into the trap is not to play with it, not play with sin, not go near it in the first place. Don't play with the fire thinking you won't get burnt. Life is full of paths, full of decisions, but only some lead to true happiness. And it's up to you. Today, I invite you to choose wisely, because the best way out of a problem is never to get into it. Okay, friends, that's a wrap for this video, for this consideration. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful day and see you next time.